series tonight with this chance for Domi. If he scores, look out. Oh, he made the pass unselfishly to Corson, and he couldn't jam it home.
Boy, there's a devil player, I don't know who it is, who fell all by himself right in front of the entrance to the Leaf dressing room and has not moved much. There's Larry Robinson saying what happened. I don't know who it is, but it's Niedermayer, but he has not moved. And it was after the little foray into the Leaf zone. The Leaf doctors are out taking a look at him. I don't think there was any Leaf in the area. He was just attempting to get back into the play as the Leafs are rushing up the ice, and fell all by himself and hasn't moved. And the Leaf doctors are all of them out there. Well, this is a weird happening. Unless he got hit in the end of the rink and then on the way back, passed out.
I don't know if that gate was open, Harry, or not, but something strange happened. There's no doubt about it. And I guess the captain saw it.
Yeah, Stevens must have seen it. And he's going out there to talk, or send Halik out to talk. They're going to bring the stretcher out. And Stevens knows what happened. Niedermayer doesn't. And the doctors are trying to make sure he's all right. Stevens is really hot.
Oh, yeah. Stevens got his elbow up like that, and he said he was hit by an elbow. You saw. You could read his lips and see him bring his elbow up.
Ty Domi, I think, is the one who delivered the elbow. Let's have a look. Niedermayer going into the Leaf zone deep. And then he turns to come back, and Domi just crunches him with an elbow right down there. And there's Domi talking to Gomez about it. But Scott Stevens, who was looking across the rink, saw it. And Niedermayer certainly didn't expect it. And I don't think any of the officials saw it, because there was no penalty call on it. Although with 7.4 seconds to go, they may.
Well, the doctors, the three Leaf doctors were out attending to him, and they have ordered the stretcher. They bring that out now. This is an unfortunate injury.
Well, let's have another look and see if we can see exactly what happened. Domi, as he circles back into his zone, and Niedermayer's coming out. Domi came up with that left arm and hit Niedermayer, and Niedermayer went down right in front of the gate that goes into the Leaf dressing room. And he has not moved a lot, Bob, since he went down. And Stevens was the only Devil, I think, that saw it, because you couldn't see it from the bench.
You are right. I don't think anybody saw it. The play had moved so far away from that zone when he turned to come back out. And Domi was coming back that way. And as the play moved down, of course, Stevens was looking across, and he saw Domi come back. Therefore, he was probably the only one who saw it on the ice. He's in the penalty box on the other side.
Well, they got Niedermayer half up, but they're going to put him on the stretcher.
He was circling to come out. He got away from McCabe all right and came up along the boards. Now he sees Domi, but too late to get out of the way. And Domi got his elbow up, no doubt about that. Watch his left arm. Bang. Stevens saw that and called one of the officials over.
But they have to see it to make the call. And Scott Stevens is really upset at that kind of a play by Ty Domi. And you can bet Mr. Campbell, Coley Campbell, who's in Toronto, who's watching this game, will have to deal with this situation. Seven seconds left, so the Leafs have forced this series to go at least 6 games. Game 5 Saturday night in New Jersey. Game 6 back here Monday. And Scott Stevens is really upset at what he saw when he was sitting in the penalty box.
They've already lost Sergei Brylin. He was back home in New Jersey as we went to air tonight. Left knee problem. He had problems before with that left knee. And now, Niedermayer. Scott Niedermayer, the leading defenseman who can rush the puck with the best of them, has been injured. And as Harry just mentioned, only 7.4 seconds remaining. And this noisy crowd has now been quieted as the stretcher comes out and they get ready to move Scott Niedermayer, undoubtedly right to the hospital near the Air Canada Centre, to be examined further.
Boy, they're taking their time with him, getting him up off the flatboard onto the stretcher with the wheels on it. And Stevens is making sure that the referee, Pollock, knows exactly what happened.
Now Dvorsky is on the telephone, Harry, and he's talking to his officials upstairs.
I don't think they can go upstairs.
Well, I'm just saying that he's talking to them to see if they have any kind of a clue of what happened, because obviously the officials on the ice did not see anything. And John D'Amico is upstairs, and there you go. There's D'Amico now talking to the official, and they're just wondering if they saw anything that they did not on the ice.
Well, they saw the replays, so if they didn't see it happen, they saw it happen on the television, and they're taking him to the Zamboni entrance, and they will, I'm sure, get him to the hospital to make sure that he's all right. Ty Domi's going to the dressing room. So, and they're giving him a 5-minute penalty for attempting to injure or elbowing. So somebody must have seen it and reported it.
Nothing hurts, right?
But it didn't look like he called the penalty right away.
We'll be back shortly. Domi has received a 5-minute major, and on a major penalty, I think the linesman can tell a referee if in fact he did see something that, listen, here's what I saw. An elbow by the Leaf player on Niedermayer. So this all happens with only 7.4 seconds left in regulation time. And we'll show you again what happened. Stevens was in the penalty box, and obviously he saw it happen.
I don't think any other Devil. Here it is right here. The left elbow is Niedermayer's trying to get back into his own end as the puck had been up the ice on a Leaf rush. And Scott Stevens watched it from the penalty box and goes wild trying to get the attention of the referees. Are you going to call that? As he saw it very plainly. You saw Larry Robinson right after it happened ask Fetisov what happened, because they couldn't see it down to the left.
They were all looking down to the right, Harry, where the play had moved inside the New Jersey line. So this was for the arguing with the referee, obviously. A misconduct. Domi gets the match penalty. Deliberate attempt to injure is what that is.
And I can guarantee, Bob, he'll get suspended. It's just a question of how long.
Leafs 3, Devils 1. This series will be tied. It ends on a sour note, though, tonight. It was a great hockey game. Ended with a major penalty to Domi, and the Devils naturally are upset, losing their Scott Niedermayer, one of their top defensemen. Well, the series is tied on a great effort by the Maple Leafs tonight. Team effort won it 3-1.
The Stanley Cup playoffs on Hockey Night in Canada. Brought to you by Labatt Blue. What would you do for the Stanley Cup?
Obviously, we'll try and get a report on Scott Niedermayer. Let's go down to Scott Oak first with Gary Roberts. Ron, thanks very much. Gary, spirited win by the Leafs. What had you playing with such aggression tonight?
Well, just trying to be smart, trying to be aggressive. We know that they've got a great hockey club over there, and we've got to be aggressive on their defense in order to turn the puck over. We need to create some more opportunities in our forecheck, and I thought we did that tonight.
All right, a pallor of gloom cast over the Air Canada Centre as Scott Niedermayer lay motionless on the ice for a few minutes there. Yeah. Did you see what happened?
I didn't see what happened. I saw Ty on a breakaway, and then after the play down on the offensive zone, we saw Niedermayer lying there, so we never saw what happened. Nobody likes to see a guy out like he was, and we hope he's okay.
Gary, thanks for your time. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Scott.
Ron.
All right, thank you. You saw the 4-3 stars. Number 1 was Gary Robertson. Scott's going to head on down, hopefully get a word from doctors on what we can tell you about Niedermayer before we go off the air. What do you think?
Well, I don't know what to say. It's pardon?
Obviously, it's indefensible, and even you say that.
Well, it's too bad. He was playing such a great game, blocking shots and in front of the net and everything like that. And I don't know what to say. Those things happen. Guy going by, I guess I don't think he meant to do it quite as bad as he did. But I don't.
Well, you're right. And in the equipment today, how many times have you said about the elbow pads that we make fun of it on the coach's corner opening now?
Oh,
that's part of it. Oh, it was a bad shot, and it was a stupid shot, and you think he's done for the playoffs? And
I'm not saying that he's done for the playoffs.
I think he's probably done for
the playoffs. The kids. When you're on the ice like that, everything's going good. You get carried away with yourself a little. Like just before that, Stevens was pounding him, and he was all worked up. His blood was all worked up, and he saw a guy going by and he gave him a shot. You just can't do it. Yeah. I mean, they're going to see that now, and they're going to make an example of him. I just know it, and it's too bad because he was
it's Ty. That's right.
That's Ty. If it was anybody,
Scott Niedermayer got a Worrell clunk over the head too. You live by.
And he got 4. He got 4 games.
He got 10. Yeah, but
with a stick, and it's Ty, and it's sad. We're on our way here. I want to get out of here because I can't win because Ty's a good friend of mine.
Right.
But he knows he shouldn't have done it. And kids, you never do anything like that. That's a tough one.
Can't do better than that. And unfortunately, there's no report on Scott Niedermayer. Nothing. Okay. Thanks. We have to go, of course, for the National. Ontario East, that's coming up next. Manitoba West, you'll get it at its normal 10 o'clock slot. What's that, Don?
Well, of course you got to go.
Yeah. 3-1, Toronto does even the series. Thanks and good night.